Welcome to my channel. This is Your Creative by Emerson, your host Emerson.
I don't want to have to edit all of this.
Your creative is colorful and so is ours. Welcome to Your Creative. We're your hosts, Grant and Emerson, and let's get those creative juices flowing.
This is Your Creative, episode number 2, channel banner with Trey Beschman.
Nice. All right, so this week on Your Creative, we're going to be interviewing Trey Beschman and talking about his creative. So welcome to the podcast, Trey.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
So what you heard in the beginning before the intro was, as I don't know if any of you were listening to last week's podcast, but we were using a shotgun mic, so we had to be very close, and Trey very nicely brought in his snowball mic for us to use for this episode.
Hey.
And now we don't have to be as close. So let's
I don't want to be close.
let's launch into this. Trey, what is your creative?
My creative, I like to draw and animate stop motion mainly. So I'm trying to do hand-drawn animation, but it takes forever. But
Have you considered using the DS?
the DS,
It has a flip thing on it.
no.
Oh, well, that's what I use.
I don't have
Like
a
for
D-
stop motion?
Nintendo DS?
Yeah,
Like
it
a
has like a
3DS.
little...
No.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You don't...
That's not on you, that's on her.
I don't have a DS. Never had one.
Oh.
So okay, actually let's skip ahead a couple questions. How did you is there any other creative things that you're involved in besides animation and drawing? Did you say YouTube?
I do YouTube.
Okay.
That's what the animation's for. If anybody actually cares, you could go check it out on Jet Productions.
That's
Yeah.
JETPROD.
UCTIONS.
Great, because I don't know how to spell productions. So what's your background in let's dive into animation a little. What's your background in animation?
So, my good friend Elijah. So, okay, let me go back again. I used to watch like a ton of stop motion, and I was like, hey, this looks really cool. I want to do this. And my friend Elijah was like, hey, I have Legos, and I also have a camera that we can use. You want to do a stop motion? And so basically my heart just stopped. And I was like, yes.
Your heart stopped motioned.
My heart stopped motioned. Yes. And we did post this video up on the channel. It's called Kai the Scaredy Cat. I was the animator and he was the one that was taking the pictures. But basically what JET stands for is Jonathan, Elijah, and Trey. And so that's what that is, except now it's basically just T Productions because
it's just you now.
Because it's basically just me.
But that's how it started, was the
Basically,
three of you.
Yep.
So did you do other animations with them, or was it just that initial first one?
After that first one, we did a second one called One Kai is Enough. And it was two of the same guy fighting each other. And then after that, we kind of just like split off and we were like, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore together.
Okay.
And I also just stole my mom's phone and did a ton. And if I can find the pictures, I might post the old ones. I have no idea though.
So does that mean that they still have access to your YouTube channel, or did you change the password after you all split up?
I kind of changed the password because he keeps asking me, why do you change the password? And I say, well, if you want to post a stop motion, then I'll let you know what it is. But basically that's because it's also my personal email on there.
Oh, okay.
So
you've just taken everything for yourself.
That sounds so mean.
No, this is just creativity.
I get that. You're saying though you're taking all of it for yourself to like you're pushing it forward more. Like the three of you together weren't doing as much as you right now alone can do.
Yeah. Considering that the youngest one is 10. Just turned 10.
Just turned 10?
Yeah. And he basically said that he doesn't like doing it anymore. And then Elijah, on the other hand, just doesn't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do stop motion. There will be one that will come out soon.
Okay.
I don't know what the title's going to be, but it's basically like teachers are going to be killers.
That's nice.
And Mr. Grant Jensen's going to be one of the voices.
That's right. That's for ThesCon, right?
It is.
Short story for all of you that don't know what ThesCon is. It's theater convention for theater kids.
So how can people find your work?
Through YouTube. I set up a custom URL. If you just do www.youtube.com/c/ and then it's capital J, capital E, capital T, capital P, and then just do productions, then you should be able to go right to my channel if you want. But
Do you have any other areas that people can find your work right now?
if you go to my Instagram at Yeshman, you can find some digital art that I do as well.
Is that public or
It is public.
Okay. All right. So I do want to ask a little more about that. So how do I phrase this? You did the banner for us, right?
Yeah.
And that's obviously not animated.
No.
So can we talk a little bit about your art as well? Did that come before or after animating?
After.
After.
I always drew, like ever since second grade or so, as long as I can remember. It might have not been good, but I just kept progressing and then found new art styles, try new things. And then Grant was like, hey, you want to make a banner for us? And I was like, sure. So I found a ton of different fonts, mashed them up all together. And the first time he says, yeah, I don't want the apostrophe RE for your.
Right. Not you are creative. It's
Yeah.
you're creative.
Yeah. So, and I basically have to redo it because he wants it bigger. But you know what? It should look the same.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll look
right.
the same.
Like,
I don't know. I'll probably post the first one on my Instagram and then post the second one right underneath it, if that makes any sense. Like a layout sort of thing. But I think it looks good.
that's true. I mean, I think that it looks fine. What's your problem? Sorry, Trey's just having a nice conversation with us over here, and Emerson's
Being creepy?
why? What?
Okay.
What?
Which question do you want me to ask?
Just
him?
we're asking them in order.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Look, you asked. So here's how questions work. We don't just ask him
Oh
a
my-
question. He gives us a one answer. You say, "Hey, blah blah blah," have a discussion, and then you move on. I'm sorry. Again, this is the beginning of the podcast. I hope this is better than.
And apparently I'm a noob, so yeah,
we're both a noobs, but
you're less of a noob.
You newbie. Newbie noob.
Oh goodness.
how did you get started with drawing?
With a
Hold
piece of paper and a pencil? I don't know.
I can tell you how I started. It was in second grade, and I walked into Home Depot, and they were
Home
doing
Depot?
Hey, listen. I walked into Home Depot, and they were doing this drawing contest. So, the drawing contest had this little picture of a fireman on it. So I drew it, and he was putting out fire. I drew all happy. I put a rainbow and a bunny right next to the fire. It was perfect. And I won a basketball. And I've been drawing ever since. So, like, what's your story?
Yeah, we're saying what's your background? Where did you? Because you said second grade. You've been drawing since then. But like, when did you actually get more serious about it, like you are now?
Probably in middle school. Oh gosh, dang it. I don't remember what his name is, but my graphic design teacher in middle school at the 8th grade kind of inspired me to do digital art, and I thought it was really cool, and I guess that's kind of where I really started kicking off as well. He also taught us how to do realistic art. I've done a couple of those, but it's the hardest one to do.
Because it's like actually supposed to look human.
Yeah. But yeah, basically inspiration was from my graphic design teacher. And that's where you see most of my cartoons.
What would you tell your younger self about getting started in, like, your career?
I would say, okay, so this looks like it's hard and impossible. And it looks like nothing you would ever do. But you see this art? It's beautiful. Don't give up. And if you do, then don't.
If you do, then don't
if you
give up.
then don't give up.
And then just kick yourself and be like, I need to keep going.
Uh-uh.
So was there any reason for you to doubt yourself as, like, was there any point where you almost stopped then? Is there a reason that you are saying that?
I mean, like, okay, there wouldn't be a point where I would stop, but, like, with stop motion and drawing, I kind of switch back and forth. I guess stop motion is kind of stopping, which I don't want it to. Only that's because I'm so busy with work and school and after school activities. But I guess what I would tell myself now is just to keep going and try as hard as you can. If that makes any sense.
Besides, like, being busy, do you have any other challenges that you face? I can ask a longer question so you can eat that cookie.
Like personal challenges?
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably might be school. Only that's because last year I really struggled, but this year seems to be going good so far. Personal struggle. Like, just time management.
Well,
it's terrible.
Because I know that you have a sketchbook with you at school, right? Yeah. So do you find yourself having time in class to do that, or is it because I mean you have paper stuff like in the sketchbook again, but like most of the stuff that I've seen you post is like digital. So how does that kind of work together? I don't know, like.
How do I make it a digital art?
I suppose, because what I'm saying is like you definitely have a time challenge right now on your plate with managing everything, but everything that you're posting is digital. Yeah. When I feel like all you have time for is just on paper. So
at school I just do it on paper, although when I have extra time and at home I do it on the computer. So basically what I do is I do it on paper first, take a picture, put it on the computer, then outline it and color it. I don't know.
So it is. So you're doing most of the drawing at school then, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, because then you just trace it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's a nice one right there.
So, what advice would you give to someone who is wanting to start animation or drawing right now? Of any age, really. Unless you have different ideas about that.
I kind of taught myself almost. I don't know. Because I also don't take any art classes at school. And people are like, oh, is this for an art class? And I say, no, I just do it for fun. And they're like, why is this just for fun? But if you're starting off, then yeah, it's going to look stupid at first and be like, there's no way I'm going to be good at this. But you just need to keep trying over and over until you get something that you like. Basically, just try new things, try new ideas. If you find an art style that you like, then go ahead and try that out. So basically, I guess what I'm saying is just keep trying.
Just don't give up.
Yeah.
Like you would say to your younger self, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you give up, don't give up.
Yep. Quote of the day.
What would you say creativity is to you?
I would say creativity would be something that you're passionate about, something original, and it's mainly like something that you really like to do, which is passionate. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
Can I bring one point up to you about, so you said original creativity, right? Have you heard of I believe it's called the 7-story archetype theory?
No.
Essentially, there's only 7 stories in the world, and everything else is just a variation of it.
Okay.
Have you not heard about? So, I won't dive too deep into it, but essentially, it's like, oh, this story is just a variation of this story and this story. So, how do you find originality?
I don't know. I come up with a ton of original stories, and then later on, I just kind of like discard them off.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you mean?
I don't
He doesn't know what he means.
You know what I mean? No. No, we won't dive into that too much on this episode. It popped into my mind when you were saying your definition of creativity.
So, if you're original, then why does it look like this? Then I guess I'm not original.
No, but yeah, so can you give us a rundown of your definition of creativity one more time? Since I kind of threw it off the rails.
Something that you're really passionate about. Oh yeah, also another thing, if you're inspired by, like, let's say, so for an example, The Odd Ones Out or Jaden Animations that do like a story thing and then animate it, if yours looks something like that, that doesn't mean that you're copying, it just means that you're inspired by it. Copying would basically be taking their video and uploading it to your own channel. That's copying. But if you're inspired by it, then it would look kind of the same, but not exactly, if that makes any sense.
No, yeah, I mean, I understand what he's saying.
I agree.
So,
Yeah.
all right, do you have anything else you want to add before we detro?
Detro?
Yeah. Anything you want to say to the about 30 people listening to this right now?
I don't know. I mean, I do voice acting on my own time. That's something I like to do. Like impressions or whatever.
Would you like to give us a couple of those impressions?
That'd be great, yeah.
Like Goofy?
I
He's
can't
on your
do
watch.
Goofy.
What can you do?
You know what I can do.
Oh.
You know what I can do.
Oh.
You know what he can do. What can you do?
Wee! Yeah! Whoa. Ready? I don't know.
That last bit sounded like a parrot.
Hi, pal. Oh, boy. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening to this podcast.
Oh my gosh.
This is definitely, thank you so much for being on with us today, Trey. I look forward to working with you in the future.
Thanks, pal.
All right, so everybody listening, make sure to subscribe to the podcast for more.
Make sure to comment down below.
Like this podcast so that we know that you enjoyed it.
Only if you want to.
Comment you're creative.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't do it.
Oh, boy.